love Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
What did you love about him?
I like his music.
His music?
Character.
The moonwalk.
The moonwalk. He did everything.
I think it was brilliant.
I was in the shower and I had the radio on and I heard them announce it and I just kept screaming, no, 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 for like 20 minutes. And my roommate, he was fucking like, what the hell's going on? And I said, Michael Jackson died. And he's like, so what?
Amazing.
He was blessed with a great gift that not many people have. I'm not speaking English very well. It's very hard for me.
Only one question. Did you love Michael Jackson?
Yes, we love so much.
You love him so much?
And we were very sad when we had the news in France because we were in Paris.
Oh,
and it was a disaster. All people were very sad, were very shocked.
You know, I called my work and I said, I need to go on bereavement leave. I need a week off of bereavement. And they said, well, who in your family died? I said, Michael Jackson died. They said, that's not bereavement.
The guy was a big pedophile. I mean, come on.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
Well, I can't tell you how I feel about Michael Jackson without telling you how I feel about Joe Jackson. Michael Jackson was one of the most brilliant human beings ever to walk this planet. And Joe Jackson took that little boy, that brilliant little boy, who was one of the most talented people ever born, and he abused him. And of course, this is my opinion, he made his life miserable. He tortured him. And the reason why Michael was so screwed up is Joe Jackson.
I hate Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson sucks, man. Yeah. I can't stand that dude at all. That's one of the guys that I hate. That's one of the top 10 dudes that I do not like.
Do you think that Joe had Michael's best intention at heart at any time, or?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy who sang "Steppin' Out."
No, I'm talking about Joe Jackson, the father.
No, I thought you meant Joe Jackson. That's what I thought of. You said Joe Jackson.
Because that Joe Jackson did step out.
Yeah, he sucks. You know what I mean?
He did step out.
Yeah.
I've not necessarily stalked him, but I feel like I've followed him.
Yeah, when I got back from the service, man, I was a heavy cocaine and alcoholic, living on Skid Row and places like that. Unfortunately, I'll never forget December 26, 1987, when downtown LA Mission, we were all there, and sure enough, we got the funding to really help us out, and he did show up.
He did show up?
Yes, he did. He talked with us, he shook some hands, even washed some little dishes. See, a lot of secrets about a lot of secrets about MJ that they don't know, and what I really respect about it was he always showed up every year, but that was something he did from the heart.
Have you ever seen him in person? Or?
I did encounter him. I didn't get to meet him in person, although I made contact, you know, and it felt like I did formally get to introduce myself, because before it was the encounter in the courtroom, I remember dancing for Michael outside the gates of Neverland.
He's the original.
No Red Bull.
They broke the mold after him.
Yeah. What do you think about Janet?
What do I?
Do you like Janet?
Yeah.
Janet? Yeah, she's okay.
She's okay?
Yeah, all right.
She's not Michael.
And so Michael Jackson ended up dying, and I blame Joe Jackson for that. It's his fault. He's an abusive monster, in my opinion.
I love his music. I love his dancing. I'm an ex-dancer, baby.
You're an ex-dancer?
Yes, the force was strong within young Michael.
Michael was very human. He was so human that you could feel his vulnerability.
Michael has more of a child's heart than any other person.
Well, there's nothing anybody can do. I mean, the guy's passed, so, you know, whatever happens doesn't matter anymore.
Incredible.
To tell you the truth, I actually think this dude might be alive. You know, I know it seems weird or whatever, but he's a weird enough dude in life, you know?
I mean, he's fine. I don't know him. So.
Yeah. Did you ever buy any of his music, or? Yeah. Did you think he was a great man?
I don't know him to make that judgment.
Did you think he was a child molester?
No, I don't know. I wasn't there.
You don't care about Michael Jackson?
He lived a life that touched so many people, and he changed the world basically. I mean, I'm actually pissed that he's dead, because I think he was killed. He was killed because they wanted to stop his message of peace and love.
Like they said, they tried to set him up, you know, just to get the money out of him. He had a lot of money, so I just think they tried to set him up, you know. get the money. I don't think it was true.
Do you think there was some foul play in his,
yeah.
You think somebody actually wanted him dead?
Plenty of foul play.
I never really loved his music at first, and I had flashbacks of me and my best friend trying to moonwalk when I was like 6 years old, and it really hit me right here, you know, and then all of a sudden I felt myself love him a whole lot more, you know, and that's why I came to Hollywood. One of the main reasons was just he inspired me to come here.
Do you want to be that famous?
I would love to be that famous.
MTV was only designed to only help certain artists, you know, and with the thrill of success, you know, they had no choice but to knock those walls down. So they could call them all kind of bad things, child molester, this and that, although we were not there, who are us to judge. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, the man was a great man no matter what they see, you know? So everybody always got to point the finger to sell something, you know what I mean?
There you go.
And he was going to keep spreading his message of love and peace and hope. And they didn't want to let him. They have these fucking false accusations by these kids who want money. They ship up drugs. They steal from him. I'm pissed. I'm pissed at how he died.
The man was a good man no matter what. He's up there in heaven. He's moonwalking. Haters gonna always be around. But speaking me personally, you know, Survivor, Skid Row, and all the other stuff, that man helped me and hundreds of other people like me.
I mean, the dude was like iconic, you know, brilliant. I just call him Mike. I call it getting jaxed out when you get ready to go out. If you would have asked me about Michael before he died, I would sing a different tune than what I would sing now, because I've watched all his videos. I've really seen everything that he's accomplished now, and it's a shame that that's the case, because I think, you know, he had this iconic image. You know, he was so loved by everyone, and then it kind of fell off at the end there.
Right here, we got Mike right here. To the world, he's an icon. To me, Michael's family, he will forever live in our hearts. I miss you, Mike. I love you. He's from one of his friends, you know.
Michael Jackson, was he literally insane?
A lot of people thought he was insane because I guess he wasn't quote-unquote normal.
And where some people would find someone's behavior to be erratic and odd, others might say, oh, okay, I get what he's doing.
He never could have a private life.
Yeah.
And everything, too much media behind him. And too much pressure, too much tension. They expected too much from him.
Was Michael Jackson insane?
No, Michael Jackson was a genius. I want everybody to know that. Michael Jackson was amazing as an entertainer. One of a kind.
Yeah. What did you think about Michael Jackson's surgery?
It was very. He seems to be sick.
Well, a lot of rock stars, you know, they're promiscuous, you know, they want to get laid or whatever. Michael Jackson just like the boys, you know.
Amazing. Everyone has their own peculiarities, and certainly the pressures of being famous and everything will draw that out in a person.
There were things in Michael Jackson's life that, in my opinion, I would have said to Joe Jackson, look at your son, look what you made of him. And he's not only your son, Joe, he's one of the most brilliant people who ever lived. He was a gift from God, and look how screwed up he is. Look what you did, Joe. Look what you did to Michael. Look how screwed up he is. Look how tortured his life was. And this wasn't anyone. This was not only your son. This was one of the most brilliant people, one of the most talented people, a gift from God. And he was an absolute mess because of you.